Hello, today I'm going to be explaining the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack. The Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack is as you can guess, a starter pack in GTA 5 for beginner players who basically don't have anything and just need it's basically the worst. It's basically the worst of the best. So you get like one of the cheapest supercars, the cheapest bunker, office, clubhouse. You get one drug business. You get a 2-car apartment, which is the cheapest one. You get a 10-car garage. You get like 10 different vehicles. You get like a few weapons. You get free outfits and tattoos. And then the best, probably the most useful part would be the $1 million in like that you just get straight cash that you can spend on whatever you want. So first of all, we have the office, which is the cheapest office, which is worth around 1.2 million. It's in Maze Bank West, so it's sort of like northwest of Los Santos. It's in the lower half. You get it for free. You have an assistant. You obviously can't really do much in the office because you don't really have. You can become a CEO and do a bunch of different missions to get more money, like the not VIP missions, sort of like VIP missions, but you don't have to pay to be a CEO. You just do it because you have a office. You also obviously got the bunker. The bunker is probably in one of the worst locations ever because the bunker is at the top of the map. So you got Los Santos at the bottom, which is where you usually want it. All the bunkers are like usually top half of the map, and this one literally is like the top. There's basically this like country. There's basically like the city at the top. It's called Palito Bay, and it's right near there. And it's so yeah, you literally have to. It literally takes quite a while to drive all the way up there. You also got a clubhouse, which is literally sorry, which is literally in the middle of the ocean. Not ocean. It's in the middle of the desert. It's in the middle of the desert. It's literally just a gas station in the middle of nowhere, and you go in there. It's sort of like a little hub for drug businesses. You can go get free, which you can get. So the counterfeit cash factory is free. Which is basically one of the drug businesses. The other ones you can get is cocaine, meth, weed, and document forgery, I believe. I can't remember if there's anything else. So yeah, there's those 5. You get counterfeit cash for free, and yeah. So basically, you get that for free to start like earning you some money. You get a 2-car apartment in Los Santos, so that like just sets you up with like a spawn point or something. And as it's a 2-car apartment, you could only put your 2 best cars in there from the 10 vehicles that you can buy. You've also got a 10-car garage near LSIA, which is the airport for the airport for the main like commercial airport, not Fort Sancudo, which is the military airport. That is near LSIA. It's literally the road along. There's just a bunch of garages, and you get that for free. And then, so the vehicles, there's 10 vehicles. So you got the Dune FAV, which is like a military vehicle, sort of. It's like an off-roader military vehicle because it has like a gun in the passenger seat that you can just like use. Like I said, off-roader. It's like a Dune buggy. That's why it's called Dune FAV, and I think that it's valued at around what's that valued around? That is valued around 1.1 million dollars. Next you have the Frogger, which is a not a vehicle, which is a the Frogger is a helicopter. It's just your bog standard helicopter worth 1.3 million. It's just a Pegasus helicopter, so you just call Pegasus, and then you fly it. Then they'll fly it to you, and then it's put easy from that. The Enus Windsor, which is a car, which is just like your car. It's like your fancy car. It's like your Rolls Royce. That one's worth 845,000. The Obey Omnis, which is like your stunt car. That looks like a stunt car, obviously, because it's a stunt car. That's worth around 700,000. You got the Corvette Classic, which is I don't really know. It's just a car, really. It's like a sports classic, essentially. So it's like one of those collectibles people, like rich people, get, I guess. You also have the Grotti Turismo R, which is definitely the best car on this list. It's not the most expensive car on this list, but it definitely is the best one because it's like it's a supercar basically. It's like one of the cheapest supercars in the game. So it gives you, that will be the car if you buy this at the start of the game. This will be the car you use the most, undoubtedly, because it's really fast for the beginner players. Obviously, at the end, when you don't really like when you have all your money and all that stuff, you can that this won't be useful to you. But when you start, it's perfect. It's literally all you need. Then you got the Pegassi Vortex, which is a very fast motorcycle. Definitely faster than the other motorcycle on this list. Oh yeah, quickly, forgot to say, the Grotti Turismo R is worth 500,000. And also, if you haven't already, if you're still sticking around, can you subscribe, please? I would really appreciate it. Thanks. So yeah, the Vortex is the fastest bike on this list. It's worth like 350,000, and yeah, it's very fast. It's a lot faster than the Western Zombie Chopper, which is the other one. The Pegassi Vortex is more like a modern motorcycle, whereas the Western Zombie Chopper is like a old school one, where it has like the engine and stuff. I don't really know what else to say. The Zombie Chopper is comes in at like 100,000. Yeah, it's worth 100,000. And then so we got two vehicles left. So you got the Enus Huntley S, which is basically like it's basically like a family car. It's an SUV. So most likely you won't use this car because there's no real point, because you'll just use the Turismo itself. That this one's priced at worth around 200,000, and then the final one is one of the ones you, depending on how you like it, you might use it over the Turismo, but I don't know. It's your choice. The Bravado Banshee, which is worth 100,000. It's like the, I think it's a sports car, but I don't know if, I think it's a bit slower than the supercar in the Turismo R, but it is a very like useful car to get around if you really want to use it. It's worth like 100,000, and just to confirm that you can buy these vehicles as many times as you want if you really want to. So if you want like 10 Turismo R's in your garage, each different colours, you can if you really want to. Then the final few things you have is the compact weapons, obviously. So you got the compact grenade launcher, which is just like a mini grenade launcher that you just have. That's worth like 45,000. You got a marksman rifle, which is basically like a BTEC sniper. It's basically like a sniper, it just doesn't have a scope or anything like that. You also have the compact rifle, which is just like an assault rifle. And then you have 31 outfits and 61 tattoos. So the outfits include racing suits, biking suits, stuntman suits. They're basically a lot of suits. I think you do have like a few normal t-shirts and stuff. And then the tattoos are just tattoos. I don't really know what else to say. They're like biker tattoos. So yeah, everything in this pack is worth like 12 million, 13 million, because you also get £1 million cash to like put into other businesses or spend on stuff you want. So that is all really. Thanks for listening, and peace.